Do you remember when George Bush looked Putty Poot right in the eyes? I saw his soul. He said, I saw a man who's changed. Yeah, Vladimir Putin used to be a super sweet KGB killer. Now he's just a super sweet president killer for life. He has just been reelected as Russia's president and now is considering a ban on commercial TV. Just what the doctor ordered for Russia, huh? More state-controlled media. Putin knows that without commercials, those channels could not continue on the air, which is exactly the point of his idea of purging commercials from Russia's television stations. Here's what Putin said about commercial TV. Many Russian media outlets are entirely focused on their commercials. This keeps them from showing news stories about murder, rape, or burglary. No, it doesn't. Your thugs do. At the same time, according to Putin, people are fed up with crime reports and are starved for quality programming. Sound familiar? Because I believe our president has said it, and I know that Hillary Clinton said almost exactly the same thing when she talked about Al Jazeera being real news.
A set of global networks that Al Jazeera has been the leader in that are literally changing people's minds and attitudes. And like it or hate it, it is really effective. And in fact, viewership of Al Jazeera is going up in the United States because it's real news. You may not agree with it, but you feel like you're getting real news around the clock instead of a million commercials and, arguments between talking heads and the kind of stuff that we do on our news, which, is not particularly informative to us, let alone foreigners.
Boy, we're going to need a voice of America here inside America pretty soon. Putin's not the only one. French President Nicolas Sarkozy has announced plans to rid their television of commercials by 2013 as well, so the government can pay for everything. Fortunately, Parliament rejected the initiative, but again, we're not far behind. In addition to Hillary, we have groups like Free Press, funded by I don't know who, trying the same thing. Then there's the FCC diversity czar, Mark Lloyd, calling for a democratic Venezuelan revolution here in America.
Venezuela, Chavez, really an incredible revolution, democratic revolution, to begin to put in place things that are going to have an impact on the people in Venezuela. The property owners and the folks who were then controlling the media in Venezuela rebelled, worked frankly with folks here in the U.S. government, worked to oust him, but he came back in another revolution, and then Chavez began to take very seriously media in this country.
I got to tell you, he is the czar for civil rights at the FCC. They have taken civil rights and bastardized it. They've made it into a mask that they can hide behind. It is really disgusting what they have done. The good news? Who cares if we rid commercial TV? Who cares? We already have George Soros funding local journalists. From the New York Times, he gave NPR almost $2 million to add 100 local journalists.